Hello guys. हेलो नमस्ते एवरीवन. कैसे हैं आप सब? हेलो. हाय गाइस. A very good evening to everyone. I hope everybody is safe and sound at home. Great. Hi Nandita. Hi Siddharth. Hi Ankur. Hi Vivek. Guys, it's good to see all of you, and it's been a while that I've came live, and I thought of just interacting with you and over my dinner, which I thought during morning that I what should I cook, which is very healthy and which is quite nice in the dinner. I didn't want to have the routine dal chawal, which I would usually like, and namaste Mohit, namaste Andita. Usually I do prefer a light meal, which is like a sabji dal or chawal or roti. But I thought to do something different, and I was thinking what to do, and so I thought of having a very light snack, which would be a evening snack, which could cover for my dinner as well. Hello guys, I'm Manan. Hi Anurag. So guys, since everybody is here, so I will not introduce myself because all of you are my friends. Everybody knows me. And I was pretty good week this one. I would say I started going back to the hotel. So finally, Westin Gurgaon has opened up. Though looking for some more guests to come in, but yes, we finally opened up. It's going quite good, and it's good to see associates or kitchen chefs back in action. And it's been a while that we all were at home for about a couple of months. So guys, not taking much time, I would say I would tell you what exactly I intend to cook for my dinner. So I'm going to make a very interesting sandwich. I thought of making a kind of a foot long or a 6 inches half foot long kind of a sandwich with a oregano bread. I've got a very nice looking oregano bread. I didn't bake that. I just got it from the market. You guys can see. So I thought of using this bread and doing something with the sandwich and stuffing, and that would be my kind of evening or early dinner. So then I thought, what exactly can I do to make it a little more healthier? And then, hi Siddharth, hi Aarti, hi Shivam. So guys, so I was thinking what to do with the sandwich. Of course, I would put a lot of butter into it to grill it and make it a nice garlic butter to just add that before I cook the bread and toast it rather. And I thought of making a very interesting stuffing, and I thought what is in the fridge. I got some beetroots. Beetroots is my favorite, so I just got some beetroots. I just grated some beetroots like that. I just through a grater, I've just grated them and just added a little salt so that the juice comes out. And I've taken the excess juice out, and then this is my grated beetroots. And I thought of mixing it with some hung curd. Again, it's very summery, it's easy to find at home some curd. I actually put that hung curd in the morning in a strainer, and I got this hung curd. It is not that thick, but yeah, if you could plan it well in advance, more than what I did, so you'll get a nice and thick hung curd. That's the hung curd, guys. This is the hung curd I've used. I'm going to use both of them together and make a great... beetroot is something that... not everybody will straight away enjoy and like that, so I thought of making a dip out of or a spread out of beetroot with the curd and then put in the sandwich. Hi guys. Then I've got some cucumbers, very summery, my favorite, easily at home. I can get that. Got a lot of red onion slices. Just got some tomatoes. You'll say it's very easy kind of a sandwich. I thought of chatting with you guys more than cooking, so I've got this capsicum, bell peppers, that instead of the cheese, which I think my kids would like to have, but I've got these cottage cheese, which is paneer. So I've just sliced some paneer fine. I'm going to layer that inside the sandwich. I've got few dips here. I've got some ketchup here, because if you want to use some ketchup in your sandwich. I've got some mustard, a sharp English mustard. And for the stuffing, which is the beetroot one, I would use some Indian touch to it. So I've got some chaat masala and I've got some cumin powder to it. So I'm going to add that and mix that stuffing. And also If you wish to add mint, you can add mint. I have got some excellent basil with me, so I'll be adding some basil in it. But yeah, so this is what majorly is the ingredients that I have. I also got a bowl of pesto which I've made. It's a basil pesto, guys. Optional, if you have pesto, you can use pesto. If you don't have pesto, you can use a mint chutney, or you can make a pesto. It's very simple. I have not used pine nuts in the pesto. Actually, it's made with pine nuts. So I got a lot of basil with me, which was about to spoil. So what I did was I took the basil, blended with some walnuts, and walnuts I soaked for some time, and then I blended with oil. And I don't have Parmesan cheese, so I skipped Parmesan cheese. I just add some salt and then blended that well into this kind of texture, and then cover it with some olive oil. So that's what I have. Maybe I could just add a drop of some basil oil inside to get that punch of basil. So this is the breads I have. I will first make the beetroot stuffing. So all I'll do is have this wonderful looking beetroots with me, guys. I will just add the beetroots. Very simple. It's a very straightforward, very simple recipe. Just that I thought of going live and to just chat up with you guys, because the whole week. This is I've got some hung curd, so it's not that properly done up, which is not that hard. But if you could just hung that up a day in advance, it's much better. You can get a good consistency of the curd. I'm gonna add some. So I personally like the kala namak, which is the rock salt. So I will add some rock salt to it, the beetroot and the yogurt. Got some cumin with me. I've just roasted that cumin, and I will add some cumin here. You can add anything. If you can add a paprika, or I will also do some black pepper to just give that pepper to it, and just mix it well. I love the color of beetroot. Actually, the color is really nice. It's coming out to be nice and pink. So guys, this is what I have now, a beetroot spread, and the consistency is quite good. It can, it could easily spread on the bread along with the rest of the condiments. So guys, you can see that it's nice and colorful. Yes, it's an excellent combination. So guys, somebody is asking what I'm making. I'm making just a plain, just a foot-long sandwich, which I'm doing with whatever is available at my house. And I'm also gonna add a little touch of beetroot, which I just showed, a beetroot and a hung curd, which is just mixed with some cumin. And cumin actually gives a lot of good aroma, because I can smell the cumin from here. And I'm just putting some black salt or the rock salt to it. You can add usual salt if you wish to add, but yes, I think rock salt was better. Great. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll slice this bread now. The rest everything is pretty forward, straight and simple. I'll just have this breads into 2 halves. You can use any bread, I've used oregano bread. If you wish to use any cheese bread, or if you have any other masala bread, if you wish to add any kind of a bread loaf that is available, multi-grain, dark bread, anything that you wish to have, completely up to you guys. This is what I have now. I've just sliced the bread into 2, and just have a great garlic butter with me, which I just use it pounded garlic, which I did myself, and not in the mixer, which is hand pounded, just with a pot and vessel. And you can see that it's so creamy. I have this garlic butter with me, just Amul butter and pounded garlic, nothing else, guys, nothing else. I will just spread a little bit. If you wish, you can add some black pepper, which I'm going to do it now. I like black pepper, it can give a nice punch to it. So just black pepper, or if you have some dhania patta, if you want to add anything that you wish to, just grill it a little bit, toast a little bit. Hi guys, hi Manoj, hi Ashish. Just waiting for the pan to be a little warm. It's a very straight kind of a sandwich, so not many questions of the recipe, but yes, that's my dinner for today. Okay, guys, the pan is hot. I'm gonna brush this with nice garlic butter. Make sure the pan is not too hot also, otherwise it will burn the butter up. I'll just brush it nicely. Great. Some more butter. It's not healthy at all, I would say. Everybody's saying, the chef is saying healthy food, but it's not healthy. So much of butter. Okay, a little more hot. Just with the toast inside. Get nice color for the butter. Hi, hello everyone. So guys who have just joined in, I'm making a sandwich. Pretty simple sandwich. Lots of butter, yes. So it's a lots of butter. I like butter. And it will give that nice richness to the whole bread. And the garlic obviously gives good aroma, which I personally like. Yes, Amul mein taste, Amul is best. Yes. I hope everybody is safe and sound at home. Hello, ma'am. Hi, Ruchika. Hi, Ashish. So, guys, that's a toast. It looks so yummy, garlic toast. Nice golden brown on top. Garlic is crisp and golden. That's the other side. Yes, it looks quite yummy to me. There goes the next one. I'm getting 2 foot longs, half a foot basically, 6 inches. The bread goes inside. So guys, these two are looking fabulous. KKD from Majan, exactly, Siddharth. Throwbacks. Any bread you can use, guys. I have used an oregano loaf. You can use multigrain. You can use any one that you wish to have. I didn't use any garlic powder in the butter. I used freshly pounded garlic. So I took the mortar and pestle. I just pounded the fresh garlic and then folded in the butter, in the melted butter. There's no garlic powder, guys. Don't use it. It's fresh is the best, and it's not. I think it's a little hassle, but yeah, you will love it. The flavor of fresh garlic, there is no way the garlic powder could do justice to. And that's my last one. Last of the toast. Hi Sudhe, namaste. Yes, roasted cumin powder I've just roasted the cumin, jeera on the tawa, which is when it's nice and aromatic, and then just powdered it. It's a pounded roasted garlic powder. So garlic butter is done. Maybe if you want to add more, you can add more little later. But I'm done with the garlic butter. So guys, 4 toast we have now. I'm thinking what goes first. So I'm gonna put some mayo on the base. If you wish to put mayo, you can put mayo, but my kids love mayo, so I'm putting mayo. Otherwise, you can directly put some pesto, or you can do pesto mayo. I would put mayo, and then I'll put mustard on the base. That'll put in the layering, start laying the vegetables, pepper and salt, and then finally I'll drizzle with some pesto. The beetroot. So guys, just unusual, I have taken an eggless mayo. If you wish to make a mayo at home, you can do that. But again, eggless is not possible. Great, done it. Hi DJ. So, mayo is done. Hi Bobbin. Hi Priyanka. So guys, before I forget this interesting looking stuffing, I'm gonna taste the salt in this beetroot stuffing. Ah, this is good. Beetroot, yogurt, cumin, and black salt. Beetroot, I've just grated it and then put it in a strainer with some salt. The beetroot juice drains off, and don't throw the juice, drink the juice, and then use a grated beetroot. Added the yogurt. Just gonna spread that nicely on the toast. Some more for the second one. It's tasting really good, and the cumin does a lot good to it, I would say. I had a bite of it and it is really refreshing, guys. And it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty with the pink color. I'll show you the toast. The toast looks so pretty. It looks so yummy. Actually, you can have it like that also. You know, you just have a garlic burger, you can put the spread. It looks yummy. And it tastes also good. I tasted it. There goes the next one. Do you like the color? Do you like the color of the toast? It's a really good color, guys. Okay, so now comes the veggies into it. I've got some red onions. Just layer some onions. Some nice onions to it. Onions is good, but some people don't prefer raw onions. You can skip that if you wish to. There's no hard and fast rule. Cumin, yeah, actually yes, cumin does a good to it, a lot good to it. Crunchy onions, great. Got some onions there, cool. You all love the cucumber in it? Great, some cucumber. I like that. The crunch is really good. I don't have lettuce with me, guys, so I have to skip lettuce. But if you have lettuce with you guys, I avoid going to the market to buy lettuce especially. I'll just skip that completely. If you wish to add, you can add that. It's completely your call. Now again, I would say I will add some dip after cucumber. So, you know, every layer should have some interesting bite into it. I'm gonna take some mustard. Guys. I've taken the English mustard. If you want to use Dijon, if you want to use any Pommery mustard, French mustard, anything that you want to use, you can use that. Just throw some mustard. If you don't like mustard, you can skip it again. I would say you can use some Ching's Sichuan chutney also if you wish to add. It is amazing chutney. Nice and spice twist to the whole footlong. Or mint chutney. If you have fresh mint chutney, अगर आपने बना रखा है घर में, तो you can also use that. So here goes the pink, beetroot, the onions, cucumber, and as of now some mustard. It's still not finished. A lot of toppings with me. Got some fresh tomatoes. You can actually, even if you want to add tomatoes, you can. If you want to skip tomatoes, it's your call. I would add some tomatoes, not much. Otherwise it becomes too watery. Lots of capsicum. If you don't like, again, you can skip it. Okay guys, we got some nice looking colors here. Looks healthy, right? Hi Saima. Cool. Hi Aarti. So guys, this is cucumber, this is tomatoes, onions, peppers and everything, which I'm sure you have everything at your house. Everything is very, very easy to get. Everything is available. Don't forget the salt. There goes the salt. A little more. Some black pepper. Yes, spring onion. You got me right, guys. I love spring onions, and most of our recipes have spring onion. Unfortunately, I didn't have spring onions today. Otherwise, I've put spring onions. You can add spring onions. It's really good. So, I put some pepper. I've skipped ketchup. I don't want to use ketchup. I have used everything else except the cheese. If you wish to use any other cheese, you can. But I have got paneer. I want to make it really healthy, really wholesome because of the bread, and I would like to use paneer because it is fresh. There is nothing compared to a fresh cheese. So guys, there was paneer slices in it, and those of you guys who know me, I like color, so the sandwich is coming out to be really colorful. Okay, and I'll show you again. I can't move my camera, sorry guys. I will show you the sandwich once it's done. So it's almost done. I'm gonna just add some pesto because I like pesto. If you don't have pesto, you can skip that. Chili flakes, you can add chili flakes 100%. I don't like chilies much, so I've skipped that. I will go with only pepper. Guys, I've got some basil pesto. Wow. See, it's nice and colorful. And the only reason it's colorful because I put loads of oil into it. So if you want to keep your pesto going for long, just make a nice fresh pesto. You can follow any recipe, but the classic one says basil, pine nuts, parmesan cheese, garlic and salt. I have not used all of them. I've used garlic, I've used basil, I've used olive oil, I've used salt. I didn't have pine nuts, so I've used only walnuts, and for the walnuts also, I've just put it in water overnight, soaked it and then drained it off and then mix it well. Pesto sauce, yes. So if I've skipped ketchup guys, but I don't want to add, I think it's looking quite nice. I don't want any processed food to it. Yes, pesto, yes. If you want to use pesto along with mayo, you can also do that. Here goes the drizzle of pesto. Looks yummy. I'm gonna show you this thing. So guys, this is how it looks like. If you have iceberg lettuce, you can add. I don't have iceberg lettuce, so I didn't add it. Hi Dheeraj, hi Mosmi, hi Boban. Great to see you guys. So this is how it looks. Isn't it? Looks yummy. So colorful. All fresh things which you can easily get in summers at your house. The final thing is that I'm gonna add some of my favorite, since I didn't have lettuce and there's no leaves into it. I will have some basil leaves, just some of them inside this foot long, and that's it. I'm done with my dinner. I'm gonna just wrap this up and make it like a nice to-go dinner which you can easily have. Wow, this is amazing guys. This looks really cool. This looks really cool. How does it look? Guys, how does it look? I know it's a little messy to it, but it's the rustic way to eat. That's the way it is, actually. Guys, Subway, I don't know. I failed Subway or no, but yes, it's a good meal. Somebody saying Subway fail kar diya. I don't want to fail anybody, but this is something which I can make easily at my house. I love it because I was quite bored up with the usual stuff. Because I just wanted something. It's a Saturday evening. I wanted something really nice. Not healthy, I would say now anymore, because I've used lots of butter into it. But butter is good, right? I like butter. Except butter, I don't think so I've used anything processed in it. What I've used is only mustard, which is processed. Rest, nothing is processed except mayo and mustard. And that's also, I said, if you want to skip it, you can skip it. Except cheese, it is vegan. If you see, yeah, and yogurt. If you skip that also, then it's a vegan thing. It's a veggie for sure. I'm good, Sumay. If you want to, if somebody was looking for chicken in it, you can add chicken salami. It would be really great. If you want to add pork into it, add some pepperoni. It would be amazing, and add some slices of ham. So guys who have just joined in, I want to just tempt you by showing the sandwich. This is what I've made. That's my dinner. And the thing is, I just used some beetroot into it. I would say that beetroot was something which is a different kind of ingredient in the sandwich, and we don't eat beetroot as a beetroot. So what I did was grated the beetroot, taken all the juice out, had some salt into it, so that it's the beetroot the whole the moisture goes out, and then strain that, and then add some hung curd to it, some cumin, some black salt, and that's it. If you wish to add something else to it, you can add some mint leaves, coriander leaves. Guys, this is my dinner. Hi Rishi, great. Yes, it's a tease. I'm gonna just wrap this up, and for my dinner, and it is really looking nice and colorful. I'm gonna make 2 of these. And let's see how it tastes now. I'm sure it will be tasting good enough. Yes, fresh is good, fresh is great. And if it's vegetarian, if it is regional, if it is if it is in season, it's always good. It's always good to have something which is seasonal. It's always good to have something which is fresh. So guys, these are 2 footlongs for my dinner. I'm gonna have that. And again, it's a pleasure cooking live for you guys as usual. Great, sir. So I will sign off now. Stay well and be well. Take care of your family. I think that's the best thing that we could do right now. And we sure will win over this corona. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. And namaste. Good night. यम्मी लग रहा है ना?
पापा ये कैमरा बार बार आउट ऑफ फोकस जा रहा था आई डोंट नो व्हाई पर